Drop the rifle. Drop the rifle. I'll be damned if you're going to shoot my president. Not on my watch, buddy. Not on my watch.
You're too late, Lieutenant Skitters. I already got off 2 shots and made both of them count. And this time it's justified, not like when I was the fall guy when you took me down for shooting Senator Quint. Nope. This was payback time. Revenge. So I guess this is it for both of us, Lieutenant Skitters. This is it.
Hey guys. You see that hot chick over there, real high-class girl? That's Ophelia Quint, and I'm about to make my move on her. That's what I need, a high-class girl. She's a senator's daughter and her daddy got whacked. He got shot. So you know she's loaded. Probably inherited the Quint estate and who knows how much money. Yeah, I'm gonna make that girl mine. You just watch. Just watch and see.
Dude. Didn't she like you to go out with that skater boy, that skateboarder guy, Timmy? You know, the one that got hit by a car and now he's a cyborg freak and he traveled to the future or some stupid shit like that, you know. Get a grip, dude. Get a grip. Ophelia Quint is way out of your league, Vanny Jr., just keep on dreamin', ha ha ha. This just in. From the CRZY roving weather helicopter, there was a report and brief footage of 2 men crashing through a plate glass window in a high-rise building and falling to the street below. Because the helicopter was en route to the stadium for further coverage of the chaos after the shooting of President Devane, the CRZY weather chopper did not attempt to land or further cover the incident. A report was made but ambulances and police units were all tied up at Quint Stadium. When paramedics and police cars did arrive at the scene, some 15 minutes later, there were no bodies lying in the area below the building, although there was visible blood on the sidewalk and street. The whereabouts of the bodies of the 2 men, who are not likely to have survived the fall, remains unknown. This is Humilla's son and we take you to Murgatroyd Mercy Hospital for an update on the condition of President
Hospital Administrator of Murgatroyd Mercy Hospital, Dr. Nathaniel Gettrick. I would like to announce that under an international agreement, President Devane has been flown to a European medical center in France. We want to extend our gratitude to Count Pedestrian for his rapid assistance in this grave crisis, and we have full confidence that the European Medical Center with its new advanced techniques will be able to save the life of President Devane. Let all of us send our thoughts and prayers to President Devane. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Late Night Chat, your online call-in talk show for Murgatroyd during the wee hours of the morning, airing from 2 a.m. till 6 a.m. with your host, the mysterious moderator, also known as the Man in the Hat. And we have a caller on the line. Uncle Frank here, and I couldn't sleep. I don't know what it is. I think it's about 3 a.m. and all like that. I just a tossing and a turning, and of course, Shamika, she's so upset by what happened today. She took a sleeping pill and all. You know, we was watching on TV when President Devane was shot during that ball game out there at Quint Memorial Stadium and all, and in my dream tonight I just kept seeing him laying there on the field, you know, shot in a pool of blood and all like that, and I hadn't heard what happened, you know, after I turned the television off a while ago. Of course, it just kept replaying, you know, over and over and over again. You know how they do anytime something bad happens. They just take that same video and just play it over and over and over again. That's all CRZY was running all day long, and it just had me so daggum upset I couldn't sleep. I'm up now. That's why I'm on here and all. Anyhow, did you see all them people at the stadium just panic and going in one direction and the other and stuff? They said that some of them was trampled. I don't know what the body count was and all. I hadn't heard that yet, but of course I'll turn the TV on in a minute and flip around and try to see what President Devane's condition and all. You know, I don't know why they'd allow a president of the United States to be flown to a hospital in Europe. That don't make any sense to me at all. That dadgum Count Pedestrian was mixed up in the middle of that too. Said he put his resources or whatever. He allowed us to whatever. I don't know what they said. I'd have to go back and listen to it again, but you know what I'm saying. In other words, he extended his graciousness to allow President Devane to come over there to that European hospital and all. That's just the biggest crock I've ever heard. Anyhow, I'm going to go take one of Shamika's little old, that's my new Japanese wife. We just had her honeymoon not too long ago and all. I'm going to go take one of her sleeping pills and try to get some Z's. But anyway, I just had to call in and everything. And thank you.
Deckers, my husband's been gone for more than 12 hours now and I haven't heard anything. What could have happened? He left suddenly during halftime to head to the stadium, and then just a few minutes I was here at home watching on TV with his friends from the station when President Devane was shot. He must have gotten to the stadium somehow, but where is he now? What happened to him? What happened to him?
Look, Helen, I've known the lieutenant for 20 years now. Don't worry, he knows what he's doing. Utter chaos erupted at the stadium, you know this. Skitters is probably just working an angle and hasn't checked in with the chief yet, or anybody else for that matter. I'm sure we'll hear something from him. He's probably hot on the trail of one of the assassins. There's got to be an explanation for this, Helen. There's got to be.
This is CRZY Radio News. From European news sources, the report is that President Devane is undergoing emergency surgery at an undisclosed medical center in France. We await word of his condition and will be bringing you any new information as soon as it becomes available.
Dad, we got any ibuprofen? No, son, but we've got Capricrici's new Good Enough. Got a headache, backache, muscle ache, any ache or pain in your body, this one here's Good Enough. Here, son, have one. It's Good Enough. Made by Capricrici Enterprises. C-O-Z-Y. Hello group. Sharon, my friend Sharon Cielo and I are back again here at your wonderful Writers Club, the Merger Troy Falls Writer Club. And as you know, I am considering again, as I've told all of you before, becoming an artist, but I just don't know whether I have it in me or not. So in the meantime, I'm going to keep pursuing this writer thing. And part of the writer thing, when I'm bored and I can't think, you know how writers get writer's block. I'm sure all of you get writer's block from time to time. Well, sometimes I'll drink a little to try to stimulate my mind, and I like to go to this one karaoke bar. And if I get a few drinks in me, I like to get up and perform. And there's this man there who works at that lab out there with Dr. Jack Reebsheimer. Anyway, his name is Steve. But every time I get up and try to sing, Steve will just get up and walk out. He just will not listen to me sing. So I'm trying to write a song. I'm trying to write song lyrics. And here, I'm just going to read you a few of the lyrics. Steve, you will not hear my song. Steve, you will not hear my song. And I just keep going over these same lyrics until I can get them right. Steve, you will not listen to me. You won't hear me sing a song that's so bad it's good. Why won't you sing along? Sing you won't, Steve. And I just can't put it together, but I'm working on it. And I'm just going to keep working on it until I get it right. Steve, you will not listen to me. You won't hear my song. A song that is so bad it's good. Why don't you sing along? You will not listen to me. You won't hear my song. A song that is so bad it's good. Why don't you sing along? Steve, you will not listen to me. You won't hear my song. A song that is so bad it's good. Why won't you sing along? Steve, you will not listen to me. You won't hear my song. This is it, man. This is the Quinn estate. This is the big place she inherited when her daddy got shot. Yeah. If we hang out here in the bushes long enough, Ophelia's gonna come outside. She's gonna come outside, man.
Man, oh man, dude, Vonnie, listen to me, dude, listen to me. You just can't hide here in the bushes staring at her house. That's stalking her, man. You got to walk up to her in public somewhere, like at a party or something, and introduce yourself and meet her. That's how you gotta do it, dude. That's how you gotta do it. If her security people see you out here in the bushes, or if Ophelia sees you out here, Man, they're gonna arrest you and shit. Wake the fuck up, dude. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Man, dude, you're forgetting who I am, dude. I'm Giovanni Capricrici Jr., man. My dad would have me out in less than 30 minutes if they did arrest me. Come on, dude.
Is this the end of the beginning of beginning of the
Yes, the merge is coming. Be ready, be prepared. This is Desmond Gillespie on Reality Check. Keep trying every night at midnight. Keep lighting the candles. Keep chanting and concentrating. We can together achieve critical mass. The merge must occur. The two universes must be combined. It was prophesied thousands of years ago by the Incas, by the Mayans. It's all over the place. Raise your hands to the sky. Think. Invoke. You can do it. All of us together can merge the two universes. You'll wake up the next morning. Everything that once was will be no more. But a new reality will be yours. A new life will be yours. You won't remember the old one. You won't want to remember the old one because you will be so fulfilled by the new life, the new you, the combined universes. A new reality. Yes, it's coming. Prepare yourselves for the new reality.
Was looking to rob somebody.
I have a material witness on an aggravated battery with a handgun, and they believe this might be in retaliation to her testimony.
Oh boy, Chief Stanton, I'm worried. Lieutenant Skitters hasn't been seen for more than 72 hours now. Something must have happened to him, or he must have left town or something.
Yeah, something's wrong, Deckers. It's not like Lieutenant Skitters to just disappear like this without telling anybody anything. Even his wife, Helen, hasn't heard from him. Deckers, have you run that video from the CRZY weather helicopter? You know, that film footage of the two guys crashing through the glass window from that high-rise building. Maybe if you can analyze the faces and maybe it'll tell us more. Yes, sir, Chief. Yes, sir, Chief. I did. I analyzed it over and over again. See, the problem is there's no faces. We can't see their faces. The video footage doesn't show their faces. All we have is the height, weight, body mass, but thousands of guys are that size. There's no way to determine from that video if it was Lieutenant Skitters or not. I'm sorry, sir, I've done every computer analysis that I know how. It just won't give us anything.
CRZY Evening News with Humility Son.
3 more victims of the new copycat serial killer have been discovered at various locations across Murgatroyd. The names of the victims are being withheld pending notification of next of kin. The man who would be in charge of this investigation is himself missing, having not been seen for 4 days now. Lieutenant Skitters was last seen by his wife and friends from the police department who were at his home last Sunday afternoon to watch the football game which turned to tragedy. Lieutenant Skitters reportedly left en route to the stadium, but utter pandemonium broke out there with the shooting of President Devane by an as yet unidentified sniper. It is not now believed Lieutenant Skitters ever made it to the stadium itself, where a number of people were killed and injured during the stampede to escape the scene of the sniper fire. The CRZY roving weather helicopter caught video of 2 men crashing through the plate glass window of a high-rise building, but when emergency personnel arrived some 15 minutes later there were no bodies on the street below. The video shows 2 men but does not show their faces. There has been unconfirmed speculation that one of them may have been Lieutenant Skitters and that the other one may have been the attempted assassin of President Devane, who remains in critical condition in a hospital in France.
This has been the CRZY Evening News with Humility Son. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Sitting here alone in my bedroom, missing Timmy. Timmy is somewhere in the future, I have heard, and a cyborg too. I wish he was the old Timmy that I knew. This new guy, Vanny, he is just so different. I'm going to give Vanny a chance, you know, but he's like really not what I'm used to. But I know I just can't sit at home at night waiting for Mr. Right to come along. I have to play the field and see where my heart takes me. Good night, diary. Got to listen to some jam while I daydream. Ophelia Grant TTYL diary dear. TTYL.
My three latest victims, they stole the headlines from President Vane from being shot. I'll give them 3 more tonight, and then I'm gonna paint the town red. The town red. Murgatroyd's gonna be red with the blood of young, beautiful women. And then that idiot over there in Flattown, the Flattown strangler, that fool thinks he can compete with me? I'll find him. Him up too! I'm coming, Flattown strangler. The Murgatroyd serial killer's after you!
Les Tomac here, and our guest tonight is the esteemed Dr. Derrickson, who many of you may realize and remember many years ago he was Apronhead psychiatrist before the dreadful debacle in which Apronhead killed not only himself and the paper doll factory owner, but he burned the paper doll factory to the ground. One of the things that's been going on recently is a new rash of brutal mutilation killings of young women around Murgatroyd, and speculation is rampant that it's a copycat killer, and that is in fact the official story being given us by both media sources and the police. But Dr. Derrickson's here tonight to tell us that it may in fact be Eric Niedermeyer, the original Murgatroyd serial killer. Well, Dr. Derrickson, what can you tell us about those two young men? What exactly went wrong?
Well, you see, those two boys were abandoned at birth. They never knew their real mother, at least not when they were growing up. Now, they were raised, if you even can call it that, by an abusive, alcoholic stepfather-type figure who was actually the member of a motorcycle gang.
Yes, Jaco, I believe his name is, yeah.
That's correct.
Jaco, I believe his name is, yeah.
That's correct. We all know, how they ended up. Reginald became Apronhead, a homicidal, suicidal arsonist, and Eric became the Murgatroyd serial killer.
Indeed, indeed. So, Dr. Derrickson, you're convinced it's not a copycat killer that's doing these new slayings?
Yes, oh yes. Eric's back. He will keep killing, because he really cannot bring himself to do that which he subconsciously desires so much, and that's to kill his mother. It's to kill his mother, Judy Vincent.
Yes, Judy Vincini, yes, of the Vincini Cosmetics Corporation.
Vincini, excuse me.
Yes.
So he keeps killing innocent young women as surrogates, as substitutes, instead. There's no stopping him. There will be no stopping him. When he was shot at your wedding, actually, with you and Imogene Slakowski.
I'll never forget our wedding day there when he was shot, and the body was identified by Lieutenant Skitters, and then less than a week later disappeared from the morgue.
Mm-hmm. Well, his guilt-ridden mother, Judy Vincini, had Dr. Jetrick bring him back to life.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And when he was hung by Flashy in the London of 1888, excuse me.
Yes, during that time period, yes, when he traveled back.
Correct. And he survived that as well. When an expert samurai swordsman whacked him to bits, he managed to escape. Somehow, he managed to escape and survive. And now he's back to terrorize us all. God help us. God help us all.
Dr. Derrickson, thank you for your insight. Thank you.
Oh my God, I am going crazy, Lieutenant Deckers. It's been 10 long days. 10 days. And still no word. Nothing. He must be dead, he must be dead. What else could have happened? He must be one of the guys who crashed out of those windows in that high-rise. But what happened to his body? What happened to him? What happened?
Damn it, Helen, I wish I could tell you something, but nobody knows anything. Nobody's heard anything. Everybody's worried sick. I'm worried sick. The chief's worried sick, but there's nothing we can do until something turns up, until somebody comes forward, until somebody has seen something or heard something and lets us know. There's literally no trace of him, Helen, not a trace. And there was no trace of those bodies of the two guys who fell from that high-rise. There's just nothing, literally. Plus, now we've got this copycat killer on our hands. We got 3 more bodies last night. That's 6 bodies now. 6 new victims in the past week. It's driving me crazy, Helen. It's driving me crazy.
I really need to get away from here for a while. Everything here reminds me of him. I need to get away from this house. Our son is away in college, so there's nobody here but me, all alone. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
Helen, I agree with you. You don't need to be here by yourself. And yeah, I knew your son was away in college and you're here all alone. That's not good. It's psychologically depressing to sit here and worry about Lieutenant Skitters all day. Come on, I'll take you and buy you a drink. Don't worry, we won't go to the bar where he got shot. We'll go somewhere else. Somewhere nice and quiet, you know, something like that Murgatroyd Bar and Grill, and just sit and relax and have a couple of drinks. It's the least I can do for you, Helen. It's the least I can do for you. Well, son. Who's the sweet young thing you brung home with you tonight? Huh. Wait a second. I recognize your face off the television. You're that senator's daughter, Senator Quint's daughter. I think your name might be Ophelia, am I right? That's what I thought. Fonny Jr., you stepping up in the world. Finally going out with some girls that have class. Alright. Y'all can go outside in the pool if you want. I'm going to be in here watching the TV. Oh, by the way, Ophelia, sorry to hear about your dad. You know I sent flowers to the funeral and all. Sorry, Ophelia, sorry.
Oh, wow, Vonnie. Oh, wow, Vonnie. I think I've seen your dad on TV too, only they say he's like in the mafia or something, you know.
Come on, Ophelia, never mind my dad. Let's just go hit the pool out back. I'm ready to dive in and swim.
Ask yourself one question. Just ask yourself, my friend. Is this the end of the beginning? Or the beginning of the end? Is this the end of the beginning? Or the beginning of the end? There only is one question.
Well, well. You're in good hands. I have the best scientists and doctors in Europe at my disposal. And you, Mr. Lochner, are much too valuable an asset to lose. They don't make them like you anymore. You are a prime hitman. You are one of the best assassins available. And I am certain I will have many, many targets for you in the future. So, rest assured, while your bones heal up, you'll be kept alive and you'll be eventually restored to your full capacity. You know, I could have let you die back there in Murgatroyd instead of having my men scoop you up. You picked the wrong target this time. I know you were motivated out of revenge, but you have to remember, President Devane works for me. He is about to become Prince Devane. I can't have you interfering with my will. That is why special microprocessing units have been placed in your brain, which will make it impossible for you to disobey any order or command which I give you. Yes, Archlochner, you will be serving me from now on. And as for my other patient here, or should I say guest, this is not your first time here at Castle Pedestrian, and I suspect you'll be spending a lot longer here this time, being incapacitated in a body cast and all. Of course, you must admit, Lieutenant Skitters, your current situation beats the hell out of being chained to a dungeon wall in my dungeon below, as you were before. I also took the liberty to have microprocessors implanted in your brain also. You won't be coming against me ever again, Lieutenant Skitters. You'll be doing my will and obeying me back in Murgatroyd. You'll be seeing to it that President/Prince Devane has an easy go of things back there in the States as the leader of the North American continent. And of course you'll keep the Capicrici boys in check. It's going to be fun having you working for me, Lieutenant Skitters. It's going to be lots of fun.
Ophelia, now that we've been swimming, let's go look at art all over the city. You know that guy, that artist, Blatson? The one that got whacked by the Murgatroyd serial killer? Yeah, let's go look at his art downtown. I heard it's supposed to be really nice. And some of the guys are meeting me down there right now anyway. Let's go.
Yes, oh yes, Vonnie, yes, I know who Blatson was. He came to my school once and gave the Class A lecture on art. It was terrible how he got killed, you know. And my nanny back then just hated him. She's gone now, thank God, but she just went on and on about him being a degenerate. She watched some preacher on TV that called him a degenerate. But I actually saw Blatson up close, you know. Only more like from a distance, you know. He and that model girl Sharon C.L. Lowe came to one of my dad's big fundraising parties. I watched from upstairs, I wasn't really allowed at the parties. Oh, Every once in a while Dad would parade us around and introduce us to the guests for a photo op kind of thing, you know.
Just ask yourself, my friend, is this the end of the beginning? Or the beginning of the end?
At least this place is laid back and not crowded. Oh Dave, I just really miss the old days before my son went off to college and my husband was caught in some kind of crisis every single week. I miss just having a backyard barbecue with you and some of the other guys from the department and your wives and girlfriends just coming over and eating and having a few drinks and a good time. I miss normal life. I mean, my God, this past year alone my husband was held in a dungeon, then he was shot, now he's missing and it looks very much like he fell from a plate glass window in a high-rise building. I mean, when does life go back to the regular everyday routine where I can go play bridge and go shopping and watch my soap Heart's Desire on TV and read a nice novel and take an afternoon nap? I miss just plain old boring life, Dave. I miss it. I need it back. I need it back.
Ophelia, let's finish our drinks and get out of here. There's two people over there, and man, that woman give me the creeps. I know a way better place anyways to get our drinks. Better music, better drinks, better everything. It's just across on the other side of Dead Center Park. Let's go get our drinks over there.
It's not just an opinion, it's your opinion. Tune into Opinion Radio. Dodo. Tune into Opinion Radio. Go, 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 go.
Juliana, is that you? I'm on Opinion Radio now. It's Uncle Frank. I was just gonna tell y'all, I was watching TV and I seen that Dr. Derrickson on Les Tomac show and all, you know, talking about how this, all these new murders the past couple of weeks and all is that, Eric, that murgatroyd serial killer. Well, I could have told y'all that when it first started. I mean, there's something strange about that boy. I mean, he didn't die at that wedding, or if he did, he got brought back to life by Dr. Getrick, they say. And that old Erickson was talking about how that he seemed to survive just about any kind of thing you can throw at him. It kind of reminds me of those old psycho killers in those slasher flick films, you know, and Aunt Suki, God rest her, you know, I don't know, the clone's out there somewhere, and I'm with my new wife from Japan, Shamika, and Shamika don't care that much for these horror movies and all, but Aunt Suki liked them old scary movies and everything like that, to Jason and Michael Myers and all that old stuff, and Friday the 14th and what have you. Anyway, this murder thing is this serial killer and all. I just don't think they're going to be able to stop him. I don't know how they're going to be able to stop him. I mean, he's back again, and he's on the rampage, and I just wonder how many more bodies, what the body count's got to go up to before they can do something about it. And seeing that no Lieutenant Skitter's not around now, he's gone, he's missing. I don't know what happened to him. And I just don't know how Murgatroyd's going to handle this one. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. And it's been Uncle Frank. And thank you.
Well, hello guys. I'm Nurse Thatchet. Camp Pedestrian just wanted me to check on your vitals and keep an eye on you a few hours every day. Oh, he did tell me I could turn on satellite radio for you, Lieutenant Skitter, so you could hear music from your old hometown, music from Murgatroyd. And I've already got the station set, so it'll bring back some fond memories of your town of Murgatroyd, Lieutenant Skitters. Enjoy.
This is Bronson Kilroy at CRZY News. In a recent Les Tomac appearance, Dr. Derrickson has indicated that the 6 recent victims in the past couple of weeks of the copycat killer are not victims of the copycat killer, but are in fact victims of the original Murgatroyd serial killer, who is believed to have returned and is now once again stalking Murgatroyd. In other news today, Capicrici Enterprises stock went up 3 points. In CRZY weather, it's calling for cloudy and chilly this evening, with a chance of rain in the wee hours of the morning.
Original with 10,000 oldies. Let's go back.
Wherever you are out there listening, you got the mysterious man in the hat here as your all-night DJ, bringing you oldies but goldies. This next one, wherever you are, I miss you, Murgatroyd.
I miss you, Murgatroyd, wherever I am, wherever I am, wherever I am. I miss you, Murgatroyd, wherever I am. I miss you, Murgatroyd, wherever I am.